Shalom, family. Shalom. It's been a little minute, so I made a little garden update. So I wanted to take a walk around a little patio garden and see where we at. It's about 95 degrees out here today on the dial. About 60% humidity. In other words, it's humid and hot today. Humid and hot today. Let's take a look at this garden. I had the apple tree, I had to get rid of that. It didn't take root properly. I think I had some white flies that ended up destroying the root system. So I had to get rid of her, and man, happens sometimes. So, one thing you can use to get rid of that kind of stuff is once you start seeing the white flies, to try to get some Dawn soap, a little teaspoon or what have you, Dawn soap, and some what they call it, baking soda, and some oil, like some olive oil or something like that, and put in there. Mix it up together, and you can douse your plants. Feed it a gallon of that. To get rid of them flies and white flies and pests that get into your root system, because the soap and the oil and the baking soda raises the pH, and the soap and the oil sticks to the root system to help kill them flies organically. Without having to go buy that pesticide or neem oil pesticide, because it's the same solution you can use to spray on your leaves and under your leaves to help prevent mold and pests and stuff on your plants as well. So I do that every now and again. When it's when it's nice and cool out, towards the evening. Don't do it in the heat of the day, because you get plant burn doing that way. So, but let's take a look at it. So first we took a look at the mosquito plant, and that done got up in some speed. So that's a mosquito plant. It done grew up a little bit since the last time. That last storm that came in really knocked this thing down, so I gotta finish staking this thing up better. But it didn't grew, man. It was down here when I put it in here. This thing didn't grew up, so it got a lot of oil production on it and whatnot. I don't know what that is on there. Like a little. They come and spray her down too. It look like a little mold going on her. You get that. In fact, I'll take you up out of here before you mess up the rest of my plant. Come in and spray her down one of these in the evening. Man, that stuff smells good. And the mosquito plant. That's what that is. So, good plant. Rub that on there and keep the mosquitoes off for you a little bit. And we got an orange plant here. It done grew up a little bit. All this one came up, started down here, and really done worked itself up towards the top. And so good old sturdy tree. And this survived the last storm too. I had no problems with her. So all this new growth up here, all this is new growth. All this is up here is new growth. This is new growth up here. Was some coming down here, I had to chop that down. Saying to keep ants out of here though. A lot of ants coming there, so I'm gonna. In fact, I need to come in here and douse all of them down with some of that solution here shortly. Trying to let them dry from the last rain though. That's the whole thing. I don't want to end up feeding her too much daggone water, you know. So she making progress every day. Yeah. Got my pink lemonade. Might be from that Centinela I'm smelling. Kind of lemony. She kind of really done came up a lot more this year. I just been feeding her growth for the most part. I ain't fed her bloom yet. You know, kind of waiting until she do it herself. Until she start to put on leaves herself. And I had put a tomato plant in here about a couple weeks ago. So she really starting to come up a little bit too. You know. So she ain't about maybe 2 weeks old. 2 to 3 weeks old now. So she still got a little ways to go. Here I got some like this one right here is some new sproutlets coming up. This is a habanero, and this is cayenne. So I just got 3 pepper plants in 1 5 gallon. You know, coming up. You know, so once they really come up, it don't take no time for them to sprout up. They grow pretty fast. And this is my lemon, regular lemon, and she done really bushed up since last year. You know, the summer did her good, so she gonna put out some good old lemons this year. Of course, old Mardi Gras rose bush. She produced pink and yellow on roses. And this is my big old lime baby. And this is her third, I think this is her second or third year I've been growing her. Yeah, I think this is the second or third year since she been in here in this pot. I think it's the second year. And she going just fine, really. She done got bigger since last year, so I know this thing gonna put up some good old limes. Limes gonna be off the chain. Cause last year I had some big, decent sized limes on them. So I know this year gonna have a lot of them. I should have way more, double the amount of limes I had last year. Yeah, she's a big plant. I mean, goodness. You know, big old joker, huh? So, I'll go inside and take a look at take a look at the cayenne pepper. This year. So I'll put on my glasses for her. So I got her on LED. So I got her on LED this year. And because she's in bloom, and let's see. So I got this tent from Yahi Tech, and you can invest in one to help grow your vegetables inside for the winter. And run a little exhaust coming down, and all the hot air come out, and you know, go out and whatever. And get you a little UFO. It's about it's a 140 watt UFO light. It's about 86 or 87 degrees, and it's 47% humidity. And this is my cayenne pepper. See, she already started growing buds, flowers, sprouting the flowers. So she'll be able to see some of these sproutlets and flowers will fall off though if it produces too much, If it produces too much, she'll drop some of her flowers to make room, produce some, and because some reason they produce a lot of buds, and you're not gonna be able to save all these buds. You're not gonna be able to save them all. But the ones that do stay and produce well, there'll be some decent sized peppers. So I should get a lot of peppers off of her. And she done really grew up, and I think she on week, what's this, week 6 or 7? Yeah, week 6 or 7 all together, but she in like week 3 in flower. So she about, it's about week 3 in flower right now. Week 3 in flower. So I had her on the regular fluorescent, but I put her in UFO LED because I know that the LED lights are more likely help it give it the right amount of colorization and light spectrum that it needs to produce oils and bigger fruit, in the long run. So I just got this one plant in here. That's it. One pepper. Once she grow up, as she grow up and start to come up above this, then she, I spread her out like that in a cropping method. Which, that's about it. So that's my cayenne peppers. I should get a whole lot of cayenne. Some of them gonna drop off. Well, I realize that, but I should have a lot of cayenne pepper left in here. Yeah, moving right along. Well, I want to show you the garden real quick and give you an update what's going on with the garden. So I had to wear these glasses because if not, that LED light will mess up your retina, So. But with that, family, I say shalom and learn to grow some kind of food for yourself. Even if you gotta put it in containers, if you live in an apartment, put it in containers. Have some type of food going for yourself, that you don't have to buy from the store. So with that, family, I say Shabbat Shalom.